Hey there, and welcome to another segment of our self-care series. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the crucial topic, how to make self-care lifestyle, not just a task. How do you make self-care a lifestyle, not just a task? Let that sink in for just a moment and hear the words that I'm saying. How can we make self-care a lifestyle, not a task? Some of this that I'm going to talk about may sound familiar because I've talked about it in a previous lesson. Did I do it intentionally? Absolutely. Humans can absorb a lot of information. However, they can forget that information just as quickly. So this is going to serve as a reminder. Each time I talk about it, I want you to realize that lifestyle is a choice. So think about for a moment, how did you learn the alphabet? You didn't just hear it once. You didn't just hear it twice. You didn't instantly remember it, but you did sing those alphabets. You traced the letters, you sang it with your class, you sang it again and again and again. And sometimes you were even rewarded for doing it very well. Perhaps, as my parents did, it was all on the refrigerator, on the stove, on the wall. Anytime I had a small accomplishment, it was celebrated. So I want you to know those things that are celebrated are the things that are remembered. Repetition is how we learn and retain information. For this reason, I'm going to continue talking about the series of taking care of yourself in the manner of self-care. So this is what we're doing. We're learning about repetition. We're hearing self-care tips, strategies, and the benefits that we can receive by making self-care a natural part of our daily lives. This is something that we need to do to live a healthy, happier life. But before moving on, I want you to take a moment and jot down in the comment section, what have you heard me say right now that is sticking to you? So in today's lesson, I first want to applaud and congratulate those of you who have elected to participate in the Power of 10 Challenge, and to thank those of you who are going to be featured in this video. Although we are just 3 days in, I want to clap my hands for those of you who have jumped in and started shining like a bright light. This is what you do when you want to create a habit that might influence your life, a habit that might influence the rest of your life. Now, I'm going to give a special shout out to 6 incredible individuals who have jumped in with both feet. Top Dog Sales with 493 subscribers and 126 videos. Way to go. Keisha's Motivation and Money Journey. She has 223 subscribers and 128 videos. I'm so proud of you, Keisha. Keep going. Now we have women majoring in their marriage. This is a powerhouse. Janice has 3.2K subscribers and 157 videos. I love listening to what she has to share in her community. CEO 369 Consulting is another individual that is worthy of watching with 130 subscribers and 121 videos. Melody Colbert King has 49 subscribers and 122 videos. Lastly, we have It's Marbella. Marbella has 807 subscribers and 285 videos. Each of these participants' contact information will be in the description. Please check them out and let them know that you saw them on this channel, and I hope that you will enjoy what they have to share with you. Let me tell you why self-care needs to be a lifestyle. Many people treat self-care as if it's an occasional luxury. It is far from that. Instead of thinking of it as a luxury, see it as a daily necessity. And let's think about how we want to reframe our thinking. Imagine with me, if you will, that you don't wait until your car completely breaks down, right? You get the oil change when it's needed. You take care of it regularly by doing the things that is going to help it continue to run. You don't wait until you're starving to eat, right? You eat throughout the day. Some of us eat maybe a little less than we need to. Some of us eat a little more than we need to. But the point is, we do fuel our body with food because it is a necessity. Self-care is a necessity. So why do we sometimes wait until we feel burnt out, exhausted, or overwhelmed before we even think of self-care? That doesn't make sense. Self-care shouldn't be a reaction to stress. It should be a daily habit, something that keeps stress from taking over in the first place. Take a second and write in the comment, what is one self-care habit you only do when you're already feeling overwhelmed? Now I'm going to give you 3 steps that is going to help you understand how you can make self-care a daily habit. Number 1, reframe self-care as a non-negotiable. Think of self-care like brushing your teeth. You do it daily, right? You don't question it. You go into the bathroom and you start to brush your teeth. Make a commitment to yourself. I will prioritize self-care just like I prioritize eating and sleeping. What are some examples of small daily self-care habits that you can embrace? 1, take 3 deep breaths before checking your phone in the morning. Simple, right? Drinking water. Do this before your first cup of coffee. And the third thing that you could do is, if you're into writing, write 1 sentence of gratitude before you go to bed. Now I'm going to challenge each of you to write in the chat, what's one tiny self-care habit you can commit to doing every single day? Put that in the comments right now. The second thing that you can do now is integrate self-care into your routine, and that is called habit stacking. The best way to make self-care a lifestyle is to attach it to something that you already do. In an earlier session, I said if you drink coffee in the morning, do some exercises, up, down, up, down. Or if you want to do maybe 4 sets of breathing, breathe in, hold for 4 seconds, and breathe out. Do that 4 times. You will be amazed at the difference it is going to make. A small difference, but it is going to make a difference in how you feel. Then, if you commute to work, listen to uplifting music or podcasts or someone that you enjoy listening to on YouTube. When self-care fits into your routine, it stops feeling like extra task. It stops feeling like extra work. It becomes second nature, just as brushing your teeth. So write in the chat right now, what is it that you do every day that you can attach yourself to it as a self-care moment? And the last one is number 3, set boundaries to protect your self-care. You have the right to say no, and no is a single sentence. No, no, no. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You want to protect your time, just like you would protect the time if you had a doctor's appointment. Think of that self-care just as important. Now, here is what I'm going to ask you to do as a final call to action for this video. I'm going to ask you to make self-care a lifestyle. It doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. Will you miss a day? Of course you might miss a day. Will you miss some time? Of course you may miss some time, but you will not do so with such frequency that you want to dismiss it altogether. So I want you to pick one habit from today's lesson and commit to doing it for the next 7 days. Jot in the chat what it is that you're going to do. Then I want you to hit and like this video. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Here are my final thoughts. Self-care isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become when you prioritize yourself. To those actively participating in the Power of 10 challenge, keep going. Your consistency is planting seeds of growth, and it will pay off. And if you haven't watched your first video, there's still time. Let's make this happen together. So this concludes what I wanted to share with you in this video. I'm going to take the remainder of the time to ask you to follow with me in 5 minutes of breathing exercises. I'm going to breathe in, hold for 4, and release. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. So I'm doing breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out. That is called box breathing. Let's try again. We will do this for 5 minutes. Breathe in. Breathe in. Hold for 4. Release. Concentrate on your breathing. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. That takes you to 5 minutes. You should feel somewhat refreshed. You want to eliminate some of the toxins from your body just by breathing in and breathing out. Try to focus on your breathing, nothing more. If other thoughts come into your mind, force them out by saying breathe in, hold, breathe out. All right, so that is a breathing exercise. What are you going to do when you're doing stacking? Find something that you do every day. Maybe it's brushing your teeth. This is when you can say your affirmations. I'm going to have a great day today. You can say that quietly as you brush your teeth or as you shower. You can say some affirmations. You can twist your body to get some exercise in. There are just so many things, little things, micro things that you can do on your way to a healthy lifestyle. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.